We begin on Eyewitness News at 4 with major breaking news. Highly renowned NASCAR legend Greg Biffle and his family have been killed in a fiery plane crash. Good evening, I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Darlene Jones. The video is just horrific. This is video we are getting into our newsroom right now from the scene moments after that crash. The FAA says the Cessna C550 took off around 10 a.m. from Statesville Regional Airport, which is about 45 miles north of Charlotte, North Carolina. But then the Cessna turned around and crashed while trying to return. Data from FlightAware shows the plane was heading here to Florida, Sarasota, in fact, Bradenton International Airport. There was fog in the area at the time, but it's still too soon to say if that was a factor in this fiery crash.
Yeah, the plane en route to Sarasota, then on to the Bahamas for Christmas. The NTSB is heading to North Carolina right now to investigate. The sports world, the NASCAR world, is in shock. This was a great man, great family, and did so much for so many. I mean, this is such a sad day. Channel 9 Sports Director Alex Walker joining us live from Daytona International Speedway. Alex, I know you arrived just a short time ago, but he left a profound legacy on and off the track and continued to give so much of his time, energy, and talents to others.
Greg, yes, he did. This is a tremendous loss for the NASCAR community. Greg Biffle was a household name in the racing world. He was recently named one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers, and we're here at Daytona International Speedway. Way back in 2003, this was the site of his very first NASCAR Cup Series win in the summer race, the Pepsi 400. He went on to win 19 times on the NASCAR Cup Series. He was also on the pole in that 2004 Daytona 500, and his legacy, as you mentioned, is somewhat even greater off the racetrack. Last year during Hurricane Helene, if you don't know the story, this is pretty amazing. He helped a number of people during the flooding. He risked his life to save hundreds of others in rescue missions. He was actually flying a helicopter to and from the Statesville Airport to help these people that were stranded. That's the kind of person he was, and now his life is tragically over at the age of 55. And I want to read a quote to you here from Greg Biffle that he gave to NASCAR when he was flying that helicopter to help these people during Hurricane Helene. He said, "The feeling you get when you win a race, that's the feeling you get when you're able to help people in need." Greg Biffle was a great person. He dies at the age of 55. We're going to continue to talk about the legacy of Greg Biffle that he leaves behind at 4, 5, and 6. But for now, Alex Walker, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Well put, Alex. Small children on board with him and his wife as well. More details on the story. We now have the map of the plane's flight path that was supposed to go south towards Bradenton, but it turns around about 5 minutes after taking off. It looked like the plane was trying to go back to land at the airport, actually heading in the wrong direction according to experts because it had a tailwind. The green line is where it ends and the plane crashed. Again, we don't know the cause. The weather was not great. But just as soon as he took off, he tried to turn back around. Again, Greg Biffle, the pilot of this jet. Here's a recent photo of Greg Biffle and his family. It was taken, again, at one of the charity events that he was such a supporter of, as was his wife. Our station in Charlotte working to get more details on this plane crash. Again, this is shaking the sports world. The NASCAR community really is one of a family affair, and we'll continue to bring you live updates as we learn more. Darlene, a very sad day for NASCAR.
Indeed, and just horrific.